Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to another episode of Nufftingz Speaks with your host, Nufftingz. Now today we gotta talk. Because I was watching this video talking about Dr. Umar Johnson, the school situation, the donations, the Patreon, the book clubs, and I ain't gonna lie, dude in the video was cooking. But at the same time, I also think the internet has a habit of going from criticism straight into public execution mode. And that's what I want to talk about today. Not just Umar himself, but internet trust, accountability, online personalities, and why situations like this always become messy once money gets involved. So if you don't know what's going on, basically, this creator was talking about the FDMG school situation and questioning where all the progress actually is after all these years. He was bringing up the renovations, the timelines, the donations, the Patreon, the Instagram book clubs, all of it. And one thing I'll say right now, whether people love Umar Johnson or hate him, this situation has clearly reached the point where people are no longer waiting patiently. People are asking questions now. Serious questions. Because the internet has receipts for everything. And that's the dangerous part about being a public figure online in 2026. You can't just say something 1 year, then say something completely different 5 years later. Because somebody somewhere has the clip, they got the timestamp, they got the screenshots, they got the archive channel, they got the Reddit threads. The internet turns into CSI Miami the second money gets involved. And this creator was basically arguing that Umar backed himself into a corner by repeatedly talking about renovations being completed, while critics are saying the school still doesn't look operational. Now, me personally, I think this is where credibility starts getting damaged. Because look, I understand that big projects are hard, especially independent projects. I'm not going to sit here pretending opening a school is easy. It's not. We're talking permits, money, staffing, construction, maintenance, legal issues. Probably a million headaches behind the scenes. But here's the thing though. Once you publicly attach donations to a mission, people expect progress updates. That's just reality. You can't build a movement around hope and then get shocked when people start asking where the finish line is. And another thing the creator said that honestly made me stop and think was the point about supporters believing their children might actually attend this school one day. That part right there, that's the emotional side of the whole situation, of the whole conversation actually. Because online, people love turning everything into memes and jokes. But some people probably genuinely believed in the vision. Some parents probably donated because they thought, this could help my child. This could help Black boys. This could become something real. So when years pass, and more years pass, eventually disappointment starts turning into frustration. And once frustration hits the internet, oh Lord, now everybody becomes a financial investigator overnight. Everybody suddenly gets spreadsheets. Everybody suddenly an accountant. Everybody pulling clips from 2013. People making timelines. People doing documentaries. People zooming into walls looking for drywall dust. I'm serious. The internet is ruthless now. And the creator also talked about Umar constantly launching new ideas. Book clubs, Patreon memberships, talks about cruises, private communities, and saying none of it really seems to fully materialize long term. Now I'm going to be fair here. trying new ideas online is not automatically a bad thing. Every creator does it. Subscriptions, Patreons, memberships, exclusive content, courses, live streams, Discords. That's normal internet business now. But the problem is perception. If people already feel uncertain about the main mission, every new monetization idea starts looking suspicious to them, even if it's completely innocent. That's where trust matters. Because once public trust starts cracking online, everything you do gets viewed through a negative lens. You could literally launch a book club, and people start acting like you're building the Death Star. That's the internet. And I also think another uncomfortable truth nobody likes talking about is this. Some people online want Umar Johnson to fail now. And that's important to acknowledge too. Because at a certain point, criticism can become entertainment for people. They stop caring about accountability and start caring about drama. They want clips. They want jokes. They want gotcha moments. They want another live stream exposing something. And that happens a lot to a lot of controversial internet personalities. Now, does that mean Umar is automatically innocent of criticism? No. But I think balance matters. Because sometimes online discussions stop being about, can this project still succeed, and become, how hard can we clown this person today? And that's two different conversations. But I'll also say this. The creator made a point about donors deserving transparency and possibly even an apology if promises were made that never came true. And honestly, I understand why people feel that way. If someone publicly raises money for years around a mission, people naturally expect communication, updates, honesty, progress reports, something. Especially in the social media era where everybody documents everything. People don't like silence anymore. People don't like vague timelines anymore. People act like hearing soon, almost there, coming soon for 10 years straight. Eventually the internet starts saying, all right, bro, where is it? And again, this isn't even unique to Umar Johnson. This happens to YouTubers, Kickstarters, game developers, streamers, crypto projects, everybody. The second money and expectations mix together online, trust becomes the most valuable currency you got. Once trust breaks, man, good luck rebuilding it. And honestly, the whole conversation also reminds me of some of the comments I've been getting lately on this channel. Because the second you question certain public figures online, people immediately assume you're either hating or trying to destroy somebody. And I've had people in my comments basically acting like, if you disagree with someone, you must secretly hate your own people. Which makes absolutely no sense to me. Like, bro, since when did having an opinion become betrayal? I've even had people trying to tell me I'm not black enough because I don't blindly agree with every loud personality online. And that right there is a part of the problem with internet culture now. Everything becomes pick a side, worship this person, destroy this person. No middle ground, no nuance, no conversation. And I reject that completely. Because one thing I'll never do is blindly follow anybody just because they speak confidently. I don't care if it's a politician, activist, influencer, celebrity, YouTuber, or motivational speaker. Confidence is not proof. Charisma is not proof. Going viral is not proof. People should be allowed to ask questions without immediately being labeled a traitor, a hater, or against the culture. That mentality is dangerous. And another thing I notice online is that some people become so emotionally attached to internet personalities that criticism starts feeling personal to them. So instead of discussing the actual topic, they jump straight into insults, race attacks, name calling, or emotional reactions. And I'm sorry, but that's not productive conversation. You can support somebody and still ask questions. You can respect somebody and still disagree with them. You can appreciate someone's message while also wanting accountability. Those things can exist together. That's why on this channel, I try to focus more on discussion and perspective instead of blind rage or blind loyalty. Because the internet got enough screaming already. Now, me personally, I think people should always do research before donating money online to anybody. I don't care if it's my God, I can't even talk anymore. I don't care if it's a celebrity, influencer, activist, gamer, streamer, preacher, motivational speaker, anybody. People need to stop donating based purely on emotion and charisma. Ask questions. Look for updates. Look for transparency. Look for results. That doesn't mean become hateful. That doesn't mean become obsessed. But use common sense. Because the internet in 2026, man, listen. Some people can sell dreams better than they can build reality. That's the scary part. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to tell grown people who to support or who not to support. I just think conversations like this happen when expectations, money, internet culture, and public trust all collide together at the same time. And once that collision happens, the internet never forgets. Anyways, that was just my thoughts on the situation. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening once again. This has been another episode of Nufftingz Speaks. Real conversations, no filters, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Another late night chasing down the light for the grind that Nufftingz has to fight against the voices